Hello, today we are going to do IXL assignment KK8, interpret a scatter plot. Let's have the fun begin. So when we have a scatter plot, you see we have all these different data points on a coordinate plane. Usually it's just the first quadrant of the coordinate plane. And sometimes you could tell a trend with the scatter plots. And I could tell a trend here. If I drew like a line of best fit, that would be a line that would go through the center of most of the data. So I would draw my line through the data like this. And when we want to know whether it's a positive trend, a negative trend, or no trend, think about slope. And we could tell that this line that I drew is going downhill. We always look at lines going from left to right. So if the line was like this, it would be going uphill. This line is definitely going downhill, so this is a negative trend. Okay, our next scatter plot. Can I draw a line that would represent most of this data? Maybe I could draw one that goes like this, but there's really no line that I could draw that would represent most of the data. So this one is no trend. I don't see the data like the last one going down a certain way or going up a certain way. So this would be no trend. It's just scattered all over. This one, it's even tighter together, but this looks like the data is going upwards as I move from left to right. So if it's going upwards, this is a positive trend. Just like our slope, if it rises as we go left to right, then this is going to be a positive trend. That would be a positive slope. Now, based on the scatter plot below, which is the better prediction for y when x equals 95? So if we go along our x-axis, we're coming out here, well, this would be 80, 90, 95 would be somewhere like out in this area, in between the 90 and the 100. First, try to draw your line of best fit. I know you can't draw on your screen, so just sort of use your finger and imagine a line going through the center of your data. So that's about where my line would be. Come over here to your x-axis, go to where they're asking you when x is 95, go up to where you would hit your line, and then go over to the y-axis. So what would be better here? I hit the graph a little bit higher than 20. So would 21 be a better predictor or 71? 71's way up here. So I think 21 would be the better predictor. Again, use your finger, something, and imagine a line going through the center of the data. So I would imagine the line of best fit would be right about here. Now, look, we're making a prediction for y when x is 26. So now I come 10, 20, that's 30, so 26 is just about in the middle. So if I go straight up to where my line is, look over to the left, I'm at about 40, that's my prediction. A line of best fit is a prediction. So I'm around 40, so maybe my line was a little off with my prediction. The better indicator here would be 44, because 86 is way up here and it's not even in the data. We're going to draw another line of best fit and make a prediction. So I'm going to draw my line through the center of my data. So this would be my line of best fit. And when you get later on, you could use your graphing calculator to calculate this line for you. We want to make a prediction for y when x is 7. So I come down to the x-axis. There's 6, there's 8. So right here in the middle is 7. I follow 7 up. I hit my line right about here. I go over and I'm just a little bit south of 8. So what's better, 1 or 8? Well, 1's way down here. I was up near 8. So 8 would be the better predictor for this line of best fit and this scatter plot. We got another one. I'm going to imagine my line. I'm going to draw my line of best fit. There's my line of best fit. I'm making a prediction for y this time when x is 6. So here's x is 6. Look over, and I'm sort of between 6 and 7. So my choices are 7 or 2. I'm choosing 7. Thanks for watching this video. Now go and do outstanding on your IXL assignment.